Welcome to another video and episode on my Arduino Yun with electronics and the fischertechnik motor and propeller and switch. Last time I managed to get the Potmeter working and in such a way that it would influence this motor. As it is always a surprise to see if things keep working, I will give some characters again in the serial monitor and see if things again work. If it works again, I will try to get the switch working in such a way that it stops and starts the propeller again, which is the same idea as on my other Arduino project. So I'm very curious if that will work. And whatever next, we'll see then. So first, characters. Right, and there it goes. Now let me see. Yes, now it stops and I turn it on again. Now it would be very nice if the motor starts again. And for some reason it doesn't quite work like that. Well, no, it sure doesn't work like that because the characters are over. So let's see once again. Alright, there goes. Well, you can see that this somehow happens, but okay, it needs some assistance now. And right now there are no characters anymore, but it still runs. And by turning the potentiometer I would think that I could influence something, but apparently I'm not. Alright, let's give some more characters and see whatever happens. Alright, more characters. There goes. Now I get a jolt here, so it needs some manual persuasion. There goes, and alright. And what is quite astonishing is that when it turns, or when it runs and the characters are out, it keeps running apparently. Let me try again. And then with the Potmeter completely turned on. Alright, so now it's turned on. Alright, now it doesn't work. Keep in mind that this is suited. Now it works completely. And characters are over and it is turned off. So more characters, send, it ends. Now I turn it on and it goes. Alright, so the conclusion is, if it runs and the characters are out, it keeps running. As long as the characters are not out, I can do whatever I like. It just keeps running. Important conclusion. Now for the switch. And therefore back to programming. Alright, so that works. And now for the influence of the switch. The switch is connected to pin 5. Although this is analog. It is correct. Let's have another look. Now the output of the potmeter is connected to A0. The input from the switch is connected to analog or to pin 5. So this will have to change, because yes, a digital switch is digital. It's either on or off. So analog analog isn't much use for a switch. Now where do I have analog pin 5 used? Here only analogs 4 and 6. Here as well. Here I have analog pin 5 and digital in 5. Now that's important. So I have both, but do I have it in actual use further on? No, I do not. So what I should do now, alright, digital in 5. Yes, that's correct. So let me alright, that's for comment. Now back here I need to uncomment this. Is this correct? Yes, because it says switch is, but switch value will be either 1 or 0. Then we get here, and here it gets complicated. Because now I say, is it larger or smaller than 500? And that is not good, because we use here sensor value and then we say here sensor value. Well, this is A0, so I will need to have another sensor value here. And here it says sensor value output from switch. That is clearly not the case. This is output value from potmeter. So I make here another sensor value switch. Now it makes more sense. So here I have to say, let's see, did I do it capital or not? Yes, I used capital S. So here I use switch, and then I say switch. Now this can be this will be alright, and I can use something like if the switch is 0, stop it, and if it is 1, let it run. The question is where to do that, and that's a good question. So what I'm first going to do is check this switch. However, I first have to upload it. So now sensor value switch is active, and that means that I have to restart the serial console. Hopefully that goes well. Yes. So now I will press the switch, and that will do nothing. So I give character input. Right. And now the point is switch is 0. I press, and switch is 1. Press, switch is 0. Alright, so that works. Press is 1, and then the question is, how do I put it here? I've been thinking about that. This is that the motor is going to work, and I will let it work first and then say okay. If sensor value switch is 1, then analog right. And why am I typing? Well, I can easily copy it and save time, and I make 2 of this because 2 is 0. Output value 2 has the value of 0, as you can see here. So then and only then it will be 0, and the question is, how long will it be like that? That's a very good question. I do have delays, of course, and delay is 2. How much delay will it be? Just 1 second, so I will say 2. Let's say this. So it starts, and only when I press the switch. Alright. Let's see if this works. It will be better, by the way, if I add to this console print. I don't like this happening. Console print switch pressed, so that I actually know it stopped because of the switch. Alright, so once again I have to restart the console. Yes, there we go. Some more. Alright, now and yes, it stopped. Oh, that's beautiful. I think I made a very nice program. Let's see how this works again. Alright, it starts, I press the switch, it stops. I release it, it goes. Yes. And that is exactly what I want to show. And now console is not available because it ran out of characters, but I'm going to show you what is happening. So it's time to show you how it works. So putting in quite a few characters, sending, then it works and I press the switch, release it, press it, release it, press it, and it stops because there is no character anymore. So I'll do it again. A lot of characters. Send. There it goes. Switch. And I let go. Press. And I let go. Press. And I let go. And this way I can influence the motor at will. And the question is, does this has any influence? No longer, no, because the character stream is done. So, this is very nice. I can control and I can control. Once more. And it is quite unfortunate, by the way, that I have to rely on the character input. Now this I don't like. So, alright, some manual yes, go. So, alright, faster. Ah, this is, oh, yeah, now I understand why it doesn't stop, because the character stream is over. So, time for some more characters. and go. Now the potmeter is at full stand. Yes, and there it goes. Now can it really slow down? So now it is remarkably slower than at full speed. So I press. Does it respond? Hardly. It hardly responds now. Yeah, because it has the speed, but the character stream is over. So let me do it this way. Another character stream at this pace. Alright, let me slow it down. This is at low speed. I release, and now it is so slow that I have to manually assist it to continue. And character stream is over again. So it works at various speeds, but at low speed, like this, I have to manually assist it to start running again. Not very nice, but it is the way it is. Can I do more? Because this was kind of the objective that I had set myself. Well, I want to shift my attention. With the hardware part for this video done, I want to return to getting a connection, or trying to get a connection with the internet. And as you can see, I am connected through here, considering this and this, and it leaves the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi I can find here. Well, not here actually, but here. Long list, and this is Linenau. Okay, let's take it. Does it connect? It should. But so far I am afraid it is not going to work. And the question is why? It says disconnect, but or I can press to disconnect, but what is really going on? The reason that it keeps doing this is that there is no real connection, and that is not possible because do I have connection actually? Okay, so let's say I'm going to SSH to root at here, because it says it is connected. No, it's not connected. It says it's available. Why doesn't it want to connect? Second attempt. Alright, this should do it, I think. No, it still says I'm busy, and doing it as long as it does, that's not a good sign. So this is not working, but why? Why indeed? No, it disconnects. So I'm going to disconnect connect via the other one. That should work. Yes, thank you. I'm in. No surprise there. Can I actually say, alright, I want Arduino.org. And that goes wrong. That goes very wrong. While when I put another one right from this laptop, no, I say and that is no problem, which indicates that it has still a very big problem connecting to the net, while at the same time, when I say configure and alright, I go here, still it has a gateway, it has a DNS address. This is 137, the Wi-Fi. So it should be alright. It has an SSID, etc. The only point is active connection is 0. So I have to look into this. I won't give up until I have actually connected it to internet and a badly needed update on the software. Final part of this episode. Looking again at the interfaces. Wireless versus wired. And what I notice is that when I look at status, I see here that the IP1 status is connected to wireless 137. Nothing wrong with that. Looking at system, this has wired ETH1 and this one has 137. Nothing wrong with it, you would say. Looking at system, nope. Yeah, as it says, unspecified, fine with me. Always nice when you have to look something back. Now when I say edit here, I am talking about LAN. Well, usually LAN, local area network, is used for anything inside. WAN, wide area network, is used for anything outside. Now here LAN is 137. Looking at 1, we get 135. physical settings. So I am not getting something. Why? They seem completely mixed up, which may also be the reason that I cannot get any access to alright, that is very nice. Yes, that I cannot get any access to Linino. Anyway, problematic. I want to solve it, I want to resolve it, but as yet I have to understand how things are, and I haven't found any proper information on the setup, which should be which. And with that, I thank you for watching. What did I do? Test the motor again with the software. Indeed, the Potmeter changed the speed, and I included the switch to go well, actually put the propeller to rest and then start again. And unfortunately, with slow speed I have to manually assist the motor to run again, and with the high speed it goes for itself until the character stream runs out. And then unfortunately I still cannot connect with the Yun to internet, but that will come. So yes, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube. If you don't want that, I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. If you like to donate or consider to donate, please see my website. And this is obviously going to be continued. Extension of the hardware and other stuff. Bye bye.